In this lesson, we're going to be talking about Windows alternate data streams, or Windows ADS. So what's an alternate data stream? Well, when you've got just a typical file, let's say a text file, it's sitting on your file system. That text file has a single data stream, and it's the text that sits inside the text file. So you've got that one single stream for that one file. With an alternate data stream, you have the possibility of having multiple pieces of data in different streams attached to one single file. So we've had this ability to do alternate data streams in the Windows NT line for something near 20 years now. Windows used to support multiple file systems natively, and one of them was the Apple file system. So Windows actually created this alternate data stream as part of their support of the resource forks that were in the Apple file system. Now, a resource fork is a little bit different than an alternate data stream. A resource fork exists solely for the purpose of storing resources like icons, for example, or other similar types of resources that are required by the application. They're stored in a resource fork, which means that a user won't get to see them or won't get to manipulate them directly in normal circumstances, but they are still there and available so that the applications and the operating system can do what they need with them as the applications run. So Apple has their resource forks, Windows has their alternate data stream. The thing about the alternate data stream is it never had an explicit purpose and never had a particularly good reason for being. It was just always there. People who are involved in malware realize this alternate data stream exists, and they can start stuffing their malware into these alternate data streams and have a way of hiding them. So I'm going to show you here a way of creating an alternate data stream. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some text into a file. So I've got this just a bunch of garbage, and I'm going to put it into something called garbage.txt. And I can even spit it back out. And you can see just a bunch of garbage. So now how do I create an alternate data stream? Well, I've got this other file sitting in this directory here, and it's called streams.exe. And I'm actually going to attach streams.exe into this text file as an alternate data stream. So let's take a look. And it's still 26 bytes. Now, how does that work? Well, it's because when you're looking at a directory listing, all you're looking at is the data that's associated with the primary stream. The alternate stream is actually hidden, and that's what makes this a good way of hiding information inside your file system. It used to be that there were ways of executing programs from inside these streams. I would do like start, and I would do garbage.txt, and I would run streams.exe from there. You can see that Windows 7 actually generates an error, and that's because Windows 7 now prohibits the execution of programs from inside an alternate data stream. So this streams program is from Microsoft sysinternals, and it actually will look at files to see whether there are alternate data streams associated with them. And you can see here I've run streams against my garbage.txt. It says that there is some data that's associated with that. And there's an alternate data stream called streams.exe, which is a data file that's about 87K. You have to have one of these programs in order to find the streams that are on your system. So as I said, alternate data streams, they're a pretty good way of hiding information. and they don't show up in things like a directory listing or in Windows Explorer. You wouldn't see that there was an alternate data stream there. Their file size wouldn't increase. You just wouldn't know unless you knew to look for the alternate data stream that there was some additional data that was attached to that file. The one thing that you can't do anymore since Windows 7 is you can't run executables from inside an alternate data stream, so you'd need to be able to stuff the data into the alternate data stream and get it back out again in order to run the executable. But that's Windows alternate data streams and some uses and how you would go about using it.